Hello everybody, my name's Corey. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Another update on my Fluval Evo 13.5. So it's like week 2. Yeah, this second week. I've had tank for roughly 2 weeks now. And I've got a little bit of water in it. This is only RO water. Yeah, the TDS is down to 0, so completely there's nothing in it. It's just water. Yeah, literally nothing in it. There's 20 litres in here so far. That little hole that's at the... I can only explain it if you're familiar with the Evo. So on the back of the tank there's a little hole. That's just for like evaporation. If it evaporates too much then you're safe in like here for a little bit, and yeah. Anyway, we've siliconed that. Well, yeah, we've siliconed that. Well, we kind of blocked the hole, so no detritus would be just going into my biological, and that would be kind of a small little problem. So we've blocked that. Yeah, and yeah, we've started to fill it up when the silicone hadn't dried properly. So I think there's a tiny little hole in it, and slowly a tiny bit of water's going into the rear chamber, so it's filled up about this much in each chamber. So there might be like half a gallon in the rear chamber at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about my filtration on my Evo 13.5. I've modified it, so it's much better now. I've got all my stuff here. I've got foam pads and all that. I'll get to that. Yeah, so let's talk about our filtration. So, yeah, let me just get my phone out this tripod. Okay, so when this is full up, the water's gonna go down those grates, and it's gonna get all like organic waste is gonna get collected into this little collection cup on the PS2. Well, it's a Fluval C PS2 protein skimmer. Perfect size for this tank. You could do up to 60 litres, but yeah, it depends what biology you have, really, what type of, well, how many fish, what size fish and all that. But I'm going to be having 3 fish in there. I'm not going to say what. But yeah, so it'll get organic waste will collect in here. Then it will go through 10 of these fins. There's 10, like roughly, I think there's 10 fins there. They'll go all the way down. Well, it leaves a little space at the bottom, which is like a little section. So when it goes down through, well, it's gonna water's all at the same time. It's gonna go through here. So the first thing you want it to hit is, oh, let me just get this chair out of the way. Is your foam pad. So this is the we've just cut the pad that comes with or the standard filtration that comes with the tank. We've just cut a piece off, and what this is gonna do is this is going to slide. How do I do this one-handed? Okay, this is just going to slide down the side of here. Hold on, just get it down. Okay, just do that. Easily slide down there. So out of all these fins is going to get trapped by, well, all of the big stuff. So anything else big is going to be caught and kind of filtered a little bit through this kind of prickly sponge. It's not really prickly, but it's just a normal sponge, and it goes down enough, but it actually leaves a fin at the top. So some big bits are very little, but some big bits are going to be caught by that. But I'll get to that bit in a minute. But you can't see because there's a little bit of water in it. But right at the bottom in that water, there is 200 grams of Biohome Ultra, the marine version, which is I would say the best biological filtration you can get. Really good, this stuff. It's after a while, anyway, it's really good. So I got these in here it's 500 grams and here's 500 grams as well. And there's a little bag at the bottom you can't really see, but there's a 200 gram bag. So I got, actually I think it's 200, yeah. I think, I'm not 100% sure. One of these is like 750. I know I've got a kilo in there. I don't know what bag's what, but I got a kilo in there. Which is good because the recommended for thing is 1.5 to 2 kilos per 100 litres. So I have a kilo in there, so, and this is 50 litres, so I think I got more than I should, which is good. So that's what you need. So yes, after your water goes through this this pad here, it's gonna need your biological filtration, which is the Biohome. So let's get this bag, because this is the one that goes at the bottom and it's the wet one. So let me just instantly put that down there. Boom. Right, so there's one down there, so there's like 700, maybe like roughly 600 grams down there. This is roughly maybe 400. So to get it down there, you kind of got to make like a little thin little tube thing. So let me just quickly throw that in there instantly. So there we go, there is about a kilo in there now of Biohome Ultra Marine. And that little slit that's at the top, way to fix that, you don't want that going onto your biological, so another little piece of foam that's going to sit nice and tidy. I can actually film this part, yay. It's going to fit nice and tidy in there, kind of at an angle because the Biohome is like high, I can't really push it down much more and I don't want to squish it. So yeah, that's my filtration modification. So, skimmer, organic waste is going to be collected. Then it's going to hit a foam pad and another small one on the top. And then it's going to hit your biological section, which is stage 2. That's your Biohome Ultra. I got 1 kilo of it. Then it's going to go, you can't see, but at the bottom there's one fin at the bottom. And that's going to go through here, through that little slit, well, fin. And then carbon is going to be down there. So that's your chemical filtration. So this is carbon. I might use this. You're only going to use a small amount. Might use this for the first maybe month, few weeks. Just to because you know it's free. Well, it's not really free. It just came with the tank. It's all in one tank. Comes with filtration. And then it's all at the same time. It's going to be heated. I haven't got all this properly, so it's not suckered on there properly. It's going to be chemically filtrated by the carbon, and then it's going to be heated to in between 24.8, well, roughly 25.5 degrees. That's what you want it at. And this titanium heat bar will do a great job at that. Keep it in between 0.2 degrees roughly, and then when it's heated and the chemical filtration has filtered it, which is going to polish the water off, it's then going to be sucked up this the Eheim Compact 600 Eheim Compact 600, which is 600 litres an hour. So yeah, and then it's going to be released out those dual outlets there, 300 litres an hour roughly out of each one. So let's get this back in the tripod. So yeah, that was my filtration. I did think of loads of different methods. So I've seen loads of people on YouTube that have also modified their filtration, but to be honest, it's not really that good because people don't really think it's got to go mechanical, biological, chemical. People get confused. I mean, I've seen some people put their I saw like 1 or 2 people put their protein skimmer in chamber 2. I mean, just what? Oh my goodness. Some people they struggle. It's yeah. So I think personally, my filtration is going to be handling really well. Let me just adjust that. yeah, I think my filtration is going to be really good for this tank. Yeah, we'll just have to see if it all works out. Hopefully it does. And in another week's time, this should be, well, the cycle should have started. So we should be doing this 21-day cycle that we're going to be doing by Red Sea. It's a new thing. I think it's a new. I'm not really too sure. So this should take roughly 21 days to cycle, and then we're ready for corals, fish, and I'm also getting my rock the weekend. I think maybe at the weekend. I'm gonna go for live rock. So yeah, and the only place to get that, well, the closest place to get live rock is in Brighton actually, which is like an hour and a half away from here. Yeah. So yeah, next few days we should have live rock. Should be starting to cycle. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Mainly excited for the fish and the corals. So that'll be the main part of my aquarium. So let's quickly, no, I haven't got let's get this rear lid on. Here's the rear lid. I've got a lot more cables going through the back now, so if anything it's going to be more harder now to get through, well, to get this rear lid on. So I'm going to try my best. Just like that. You would get used to getting this rear lid on eventually. It's just finding out a way to, clip it on, get all the cables, make sure they're all through the gaps or whatever. This is not easy. Oh, the water's moving. Okay. But it's really confused. It's because the skimmer got really pushed down. And woo, give it a little whip. I think, yeah, there we go. Right, that took about 30 seconds. And we're good. Right, so everything's on, got the rear lid on. Let's chew the tank. Not really much to see though. Just get rid of the towels wet. So yeah. Like and subscribe, I guess. Well, yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe and comment down below if oh yeah, I need some people to comment on if you know any nano fish. Because I'm kind of struggling a little bit on my third fish. I got my 2 covered, easy. I do want to go for a third fish. I don't know what that's going to be yet. But I'm still looking into fish. So if you know any good nano reef fish for a 50-litre tank, yeah, let me know. So yeah, you'll see me in a week. Bye.